Hello everyone, good morning and Assalamu alaikum. So let me start by welcoming our participants. On behalf of Mass Communication Department at Foreman, I would like to welcome our guests and participants of the first ICA Regional Conference in Lahore, Pakistan. We actually had a smaller ICA event in June this year, which was ICA Regional Hub, and that event was especially helpful for introducing ICA to mass communication folks in Pakistan. So, ICA is one of the world's biggest academic platform for media and communication studies scholars, and we are very happy to build this connection and academic collaboration with this global research community in our field. So the journey for today's event actually began almost a year and a half ago. Naushin probably knows that you need to send your application, your proposal 18 months before you plan the event. And here I would like to mention my friend Magna Talapragada, who is from Hyderabad, India. Magna graduated from Cornell University and currently she is a faculty member at Temple University in Pennsylvania. I remember once Magna told me about the idea that ICA sponsors regional conferences in different parts of the world. And she knew about a regional conference that ICA once sponsored in Hyderabad, Magna's hometown. And soon after I learned about this information, the first thought that I had in my mind was, well, if ICA can sponsor a conference in India, then why not in Pakistan? So that was my departure point for this conference. This idea was further strengthened when I met one of ICA former presidents at an MCAP meeting. His name is Dr. Hendricks Francis. Dr. Hendricks Francois. I met him at one of MCAP meetings. I remember I discussed ICA regional ideas with him in detail, and I received some helpful information regarding developing a proposal. So now at this juncture, I would like to mention one of our most important collaborators, MCAP. So MCAP's collaboration has been very important throughout this journey. MCAP, Association of Media and Communication Academic Professionals, is one of Pakistan's biggest communication research organization. They are famous for their annual convention that draws scholars of media and communication studies from all over country, and especially for their doctoral spring school, which is their flagship project. And they are experienced folks. They have been doing conferences for past 10 years now. And so their support and guidance, I'm thankful for their unending support and guidance, especially Dr. Abda Ashraf, who is MCAP's vice president. Her support was vital to the planning of panel formations for our concurrent sessions. I would also like to express my gratitude and appreciation for another collaborator, which is the Fulbright Commission of Pakistan. So the United States Educational Foundation in Pakistan administers the Fulbright program, and they have sponsored a couple of our conference meals and also our publicity materials. Another thanks to Office of Research, Innovation and Commercialization, OREC office at Foreman. They have sponsored our cultural evening. Also, a shout out to the Chief of Marketing and Communication Office, Ms. Badia Raza. And her team worked hard to get sponsorship Tapal tea for our event, and they are going to set up a stall for running tea for conference attendees. I would also like to say thanks to Mr. Anthony, the Chief of IT Support at Foreman. His support was also very important for the planning of the event. Now, let me say a few things about the conference theme. The theme of the conference is climate and communication. Being from Lahore, which is the second largest metropolis of world's fifth most populous country, Pakistan, I couldn't think of any more important topic than climate and communication. So we all know that 2 weeks ago, bad air was choking the city. And we went for a complete lockdown, which was a reminiscent of COVID-19 days. When we were planning the conference, we wanted to do a couple of activities outdoor. However, then we decided to do away with that because of the smog situation. So all of this explains the importance of the area and the topic that we will be addressing for this conference. Another thing, especially when we were planning our plenary sessions, we were very mindful of the fact that we wanted to have female participation, gender balance. Like, we did not want to have all male panels. But we had trouble finding female scholars in this area, like who have established work, which means they have published extensively in this area. So, and I think you all will also support this idea that there is a dearth of academic scholarship in the area of climate and communication. So, and we can say that it's a relatively ignored and underdeveloped area in Pakistan, but I see that there is growing interest, especially from young scholars in this field. And I'm happy to share that we have received a great number of paper entries from female scholars, and you will be seeing their work in these 2 days. Now, as for paper presentations, our call for paper for the conference was out in December last year, 2023, and its submission deadline was March. We had an overwhelming response to our call for paper. We received 280 entries for paper presentations. And we received several international entries, 16 international entries as well. And those presenters will also present their research at the conference. We received entries from Australia. Some of those countries include Australia, New Zealand, United States, Germany, India, Iran. Actually, we have put their flags, we have displayed their flags on our publicity material. So after that, we had a rigorous review process and acceptance process. And here I would like to commend the work of our stream chairs. Streams are actually conference themes. We had 7 streams for the conference. We had a slide for our conference streams, if you can pull that up. An image where we have pictures of all our stream chairs. So I would like to appreciate that team. They worked hard for the overall review process. And for this 2 days long these are our stream chairs, 8 stream chairs. This team has worked very hard for the planning of paper presentations and especially poster presentations as well. So in this 2 days long conference, we are going to have some 60 plus paper presentations, 60. And then we are also going to have poster presentations tomorrow. That session is scheduled for tomorrow. Dr. Kuratulen and her team has worked very hard to organize this session, and I would like to appreciate them for their hard work. Lastly, I hope that you all have a great conference experience. I'm looking forward to some meaningful conversations and opportunity for fostering and building new connections. And I really hope that this conference has a lasting impact on all of us. So let's make this conference an unforgettable experience together. Thank you.